are for the veteran regional team, which consists of Brian Dunbaby, John Wells and Philip Simpson from East Midlands.
Here we are now at the closing ceremony, just going on behind us. It really has been a fantastic few days. I just actually got mugged there by Richard Foles jumping in on that final piece, and I think we'll show that anyway. But it has been a great few days, great success for everybody coming into this, and it will go down as one of the very best British Opens of all time. Next year it will be 80 years since the Daily Telegraph Trophy was presented. Where you join us here at the British Open Sporting and Sportrap Championships. This competition has been running for nearly 90 years, and it really is seen as one of the majors on the world sporting stage. Steve Lovett and his team have put a fantastic course together, both the 120 sporting and 100 sport trap. Over 1,000 competitors competed in the sporting and over 400 in the sport trap.
Yeah, I think so. The history and the heritage, in particular, of our championships, in particular British Open Sporting, is what people look for. You know, we've got this trophy with all the names of clay shooting history on there, really, and what people really want to do is put their name alongside that. So that's great. And there's lots of competitions out in the world now, but I think the British is still special, and it's been running for that length of time, and it's up there, and we're trying, of course, to keep it up there and improve the quality of the competition. Improve the atmosphere at the event. You know, Steve's put on some great targets. It's a real championship course, and that always causes a few questions. But you know, people want to know that they've come and been tested. And a lot of shooters have been saying, you know, even if they've not shot quite to their average, they're sort of being C-class shooters. They know that they've been tested, and they've been shooting targets they wouldn't shoot otherwise. You know, so it's a good learning curve for them as well. So it's been really good. Really pleased with it.
It's really interesting to look at the great competition. There are shooters of all ages and all abilities shooting this. Here we are, we see a young lad there just going off with his dad. We caught up with him earlier as well. He was really excited to be shooting it. We find ourselves now, here we are on stand 9. And what we wanted to do through the programme is just take one or two of these stands. Here we are. Here we are with Phil Gray here. He's had a really good year this year. He was chuffed to bits with his third out of the World Fit Ask. Phil talks a lot about his hold points, making sure they're always consistent. You see that from the smoothness here. Taking that first bird, then that second bird. Phil will be looking to put a good score in today. Again, nice and smooth. But he misses that one. Just attacked it too hard, very easy, just go over the top of that one. But this certainly was one of the stands where you had to be on your guard not to make any silly mistakes. Jenny, how have you found the course today?
I've really enjoyed it, yeah. Really good stands, really good targets. Wouldn't expect anything else from Steve Lovett, I must admit. tired now I've finished, but yeah, really enjoyed it.
Over the 15 stands, I mean, what did the stands make you do?
Gosh, work hard,
Yeah.
work hard. I think that's why I'm tired now. Got a bit tired towards the end, a couple of bad stands cost me at the end, but such great variety as you would always expect. Simo Batus looked like they were going quite slowly, but actually I think they might have been going a bit faster than I thought. But brilliant targets. I loved the big long stuff off the cherry pickers, and just wish you could practice them at more of the places so that when you get to see them in competitions you can hit them.
So for you then, in what you're saying there, you know, this has been a real true championship course?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I'm only in C class, hoping to go up soon. But, yeah, I'm not expecting to put a good score in, but I've certainly been challenged. Certainly feel like I've learnt things. Need to work on speeding myself up a bit, shooting things a bit quicker. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Proper championship course.
First bird off the top of the tower.
Well, here you find us on stand 7, the infamous stand 7. On this particular stand, you've got to take your driven bird and you've got to turn through 180 degrees and take the looper. Really was an element of skill needed there. Here you can see there, take the driven and then that looper. See Paul Lovick there, taking the shot there, just being watched by his son Jack. Again, it just shows us one of the great targets that Steve put together for us. Certainly made you think, made you work as well, and footwork was really important. You just see Paul miss one there. Bob, these events don't happen with the referees. Why do you do it?
I do it really because I just enjoy watching the shooting. I shoot myself, but not very well, but I still watch all these. I learn a little bit, and it's just an interest really, well, a bit more of a hobby I say, really.
And certainly we see you at a lot of events. We've covered you quite a bit this year at some of the events. When
yes, I have seen myself on the videos, thank you very much.
And events like this, I mean, it's a fantastic, great shooters coming through as well. What have you made of the event?
There's a lot of hard targets, tricky targets, but they're all there to be hit, sort of thing. And all the shooters, when they've hit them, some walk away a bit unhappy about the performance. At the end of the day, it's just another competition. That's all it is.
And for you as a referee, what are you looking at when obviously, I mean, you're looking at the target. What else are you aware of when refereeing?
Well, how the shooters react when they're shooting. Some get a little bit upset, throw the things, but some walk away and think, well, I should have tried harder. But camaraderie between themselves and the laugh between them. And once they've done that, if I can make their day, give them a good score, and they're happy, and that's how I feel. If they're happy, I'm happy.
The highlight on Saturday was the end of the Sportrap. Had to have 3 shoot-offs here, particularly one we're looking at here. We had the disabled standing high gun looking to settle the 2nd and 3rd places. Sam Nunn just took his shot there. We also had the juniors shooting off at the same time. We had Aaron Harvey who was shooting off against Nathan Batchelor. Sam was shooting against Mike Bernand. You see Mike getting into picture there. Really is encouraging to see a number of disabled shooters now coming into the sport. Clay pigeon shooting really is a very accessible sport for all. Nathan Batchelor there. Now back to Aaron. Mike just finishing off here now.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
When we completed that, Aaron went through to win the juniors, and Sam came 2nd in the disabled standing.
He's right on the tower.
Now we come through to see who will be crowned the British Open Sportrap champion. Both Richard Foles and George Digweed finished on 92 out of their 100. Have this shoot off, a single and 2 pairs per stand across the 5 stands here. Steve put some stretching targets on, but they were still sensible, still were there to be hit. And I think that's what makes a great shoot off, when you can see the targets. They do make them stretch there. See George miss a pair there. That opened the door for Richard to come in now. See that wry smile, George's face.
Thank you.
Now Richard shoots his pair.
Thank you.
Now back to George. George needs to make sure of these. He's only fractionally ahead of Richard.
Kill 0.
Now back to Richard.
Ball.
Fair kill and note please.
There we go, completed there. It was very tense though.
So 5 down makes you 20.
5 for George, George shot
1,
20.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For Richard.
Richard,
Oh, George wins by 1. Great shooting there between those two. Got the opportunity now then to catch up with George. Grab some words with him in a second.
No problem.
George, how's it feel? Sportrap champion?
Yeah, no, it's good. It was not a bind, but because any championship you've got to come back for. But 3 hours up the motorway on a Saturday afternoon, not knowing whether it was going to be beaten as I got here, is always a risk you take. But no, it's nice to come back and nice to win the shoot-off. I let it slip a little bit there towards the end, but I'd got a bit of a lead and lost my concentration a little bit. But I sort of felt I had it in hand.
And what did you think of the sporting course and also the Sportrap?
I thought both courses are very technical courses. Brett Winstanley's score of 116 is completely and utterly off the planet. I don't see where that comes from. I mean, that's a phenomenal score and worthy of winning any championship anywhere in the world. The Sportrap, tough, but I think it's been fair. I don't think the wind has affected the targets at all. I didn't expect 92 to win it, but I'm pleased it has. So, I'm very happy.
And in terms of that, it's a really exciting week for you now with the big launch of something.
Yeah, we're launching the club this week. So, it's something that we've been probably 18 months in the pursuit of. And we wanted to get it right, and I'm sure we haven't got it right now, and I'm sure the first 6 weeks will prove somewhere where we can cut our teeth and start to look to go forward. But we've had a lot of interest from abroad. It's a worldwide based club on the internet, so there'll be tuition on the internet. A lot of members' benefits people can get from the club. There's an online shop. It's basically aimed at clay shooting and game shooting as well, and an emphasis on getting back to having a bit of fun and doing things the right way, and it being more of a social scenario that we used to have.
And people can go on to georgedigweed.com to find out more?
Absolutely, and if it's not up within the first 3 or 4 days this week, we basically you're going to get membership cards and leather luggage tags. The membership cards are actually being printed as we speak, and I didn't want to start before everything is in place, so I'd rather hold back. We've been 18 months, to hold back another 10 days is not going to be a problem. Within the next 10 days it will start, absolutely guaranteed, and then it'll all become apparent what it is and what it's about. But I think it's exciting for shooting. We can have a lot of fun. There's going to be club shoots. My involvement is going to be very much hands-on with it, so I'll be able to get back in amongst club shooters where we all began and start helping and teaching and doing things like that. So,
well, fantastic, great on your win. Congratulations and good luck with the venture.
Thanks. Yeah, nice to start the season with nice to finish the season, not start the season. Well, start the season with a win, finish it with a win as well. So,
yeah, well, fantastic. Thanks, George.
Good, my pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks very much,
mate.
George.
Bang. Ah, right, yeah. See, no, is it? Let me see.
Well, here we are now on stand 5. Simultaneous pair here, quartering going away.
Oh.
And then a crosser just dropping in front of you. You can see the pink clays there where they've been dropping.
Oh. Pull.
Now, unusually here, there was a side-by-side category. You can just see there's a side-by-side being shot here on this particular stand.
Full.
Coming through now. Hit that pair. It's really good shooting there.
Full.
Now here we are with Sam Green. Sam Green certainly will be up there. Sam's won this title before. He's looking to do well here though. This is currently much coming back to his last one. Well, here we are then with Taylor Hedgecock. Taylor's just turned 16 now, so that puts him into the juniors. But certainly it's a very competent shot. He'll be looking to take that junior title if he can. He's here on his last stand. Just had a no bird there. Got that going away, and then that crosser. Here we go, we've got the overhead shot of him. Nice and smooth on his shot there. Just missed that second target. He want to be composed now. Okay, you just saw there, just highlighted, his second bird came. Yeah, second bird came. He didn't see it. He just highlighted it there. Right, what a good finish.
So Melissa, it's your first big competition that you've shot. How did you find it?
I've a really good targets. I've really enjoyed it for my first big competition, so I'm really happy with my score and how I've shot. Quite a lot of targets wind affected, but I'm really happy overall.
And in terms of that, how long have you been shooting?
I've been shooting on and off for about 9 months, on and off. With stopping and starting with me. I'm a professional horse rider, so I have to jiggle it about a little bit. But that's, yeah, about 9 months on and off.
And to become a really good shot, doesn't matter when you start, it's important to get good coaching, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's definitely down to the coach. I tend to overlead things, and I just need somebody behind me just to say, slow down, you know. I've got a really good coach, Mark Windsor. I've been working with Mark, so yeah, it's really good.
Stand 8 was another tricky target. Got a midi coming off a cherry picker, crossing but going away at the same time, then followed by a teal. Teal really not in the air for very long. Had to move just second hole point really quickly. A lot of people just didn't get the lead right on that first one. They shot over the top of the teal. Just see Paul Simpson behind here now. Just see him looking to see where he's going to be going when he goes on. There's Sam Nunt. We've been following Sam. Nice to see the disabled shooters growing in their numbers now at these different events. Sporting, trap, skeet. Sam shot a nice pair to start there. Oh, just missed his pair there. I'd be disappointed with that. But Sam's really enjoying his shooting though. And that's great to see. We've seen a number of disabled shooters over these last 4 days.
Sam, you've got 3 stands to go. How are you getting on so far?
Not too bad, yeah, steady. I'm probably 20 to 30 down at the moment, so hopefully...
About on par to where you wanted to be?
Probably better after yesterday. I found the Sportrap really hard. I was lucky enough to get into the final for the second and third, finished second, so fingers crossed we can do one better today. So.
Well, excellent. Well, good luck with the rest of the course and we'll catch up with you later.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you.
I caught up with Sam and the first thing I asked him is how's he got on?
I finished badly on my last stand on the right to left rabbit on stand 9. I dropped 4 on there unfortunately. Finished with an 82, so it was a lot better than I shot last year at the British, and at the same time it was a lot harder. So yeah, really pleased with a score of 82.
So Sam, you've been shooting for a couple of years?
Yep. Competition's only a couple of years. I'd shot casually and before that played disabled football. So yeah, so in a couple of years I've got to a reasonable standard. So hopefully I can keep improving.
Why do you enjoy it so much?
I like the competition side of it. You know, it's great that the CPSA have got the disabled sitting and standing categories. It gives me something to aim for, and go beyond that. I'd like to go through the classes as well. I'm still in C class at the moment, but the scores I've been shooting, I expect I'll be in at least B come December. So
yeah, the number of disabled competitors are now growing, Sam, which is brilliant, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. It's obviously an inclusive sport generally, especially with the other disciplines. The sporting is a little bit harder, but you can see from this weekend we've had a minimum eight standing shooters and 5 or 6 sitting shooters as well. So I think if you compare that to last year, there was only 2 sitting and 3 or 4 standing, so it's fantastic. And I think, to be honest, having the shoots in the Midlands is better because it brings everyone together to a central point, to be honest. So.
Sam, if someone is watching this at home and they're disabled and they want to get involved, what should they do?
I would suggest that you join the Disabled Shooters Group, which I'm secretary of. Adrian Last, who everyone will know, is the treasurer. But give me a call, drop me an email, catch me on Facebook, Twitter, or even on my blog. So yeah, please get in contact, I'd say.
Well, here we are on stand 15. Stand 15, simultaneous pair crossing in front of you, one fairly high, one fairly low. We saw 1 or 2 top shots drop targets on this stand, very easy to miss. Just following Mark Windsor here now, followed Mark on the Friday. You can just see very blowy when Mark was shooting this, and the wind was really coming in from that direction. Just see that screen moving in towards Mark there. And again, just watch Mark now. Oh, misses one there, just a slight distraction for him. But it was a really challenging stand. They were very hittable, but you had to be on them quickly. And you certainly had to be aware of what that clay was doing, particularly the second one. But the target, as many people have said, you know, the targets were there to be hit, but you really had to think about them. Every single stand out of the 15 needed thought. Here we are then with Richard Folds. Richard just taking these targets on as well. Just missed that first one out. Richard now in his second full season with Guarini. Certainly getting on very well with them. Just had a good year, starting to shoot abroad a lot more. Here we go into the Nationals in America in October. Going over with wife Tanya. See how they can get on out there. But Richard certainly loves shooting in America. Loves the challenge. Likes to go out there and compete. He's been taking part in the professional circuit out there and as well. So you know the sport is growing all around the world and certainly becoming even more professional.
Derek, from your perspective, I mean, Egg Brothers imported Zolly to this country, and you've really got behind supporting the CPSA through all the majors events. What's been your motivation behind that?
Just to get people to use the guns. We think it's really, really important for people to try the gun and understand the benefits of the Zolly gun, really, because it needs explaining, and people really do need to shoot it. It's that good a gun.
So as you say, people have got to shoot it, but you know, for somebody watching this at home, what is the benefits of the Zolly gun?
Just the way it's made and the custom experience you can have it. You know, you can spec it any way you want, or you can have a standard gun. It's really up to you how you want the gun, and being able to shoot it, to find the best way for the gun that's suitable for you, really. And how have you found the uptake of Zollys through this year in the UK? Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, we've brought out a new game gun as well, which has gone really well so far. So that's going to bring up the whole new Zolly line into the more mainstream type of market, really. And you've got 1 or 2 high-profile shooters as well using the guns. Yep. Yeah. We've got Becky and Phil and Stuart doing really well this year, and yeah, it's good for the brand.
Okay, one of the shooters we've just started to follow Brett Winstanley. We know that he's been shooting really well through the rounds. We're just picking him up now. He's got 2 stands to go. We know he's only dropped 4 targets. We're going to stay with Brett now, see how he gets on. Here he is on stand 15. He's got stand 15 and stand 1 to go. He's looking very steady here though. Hits those. Just composing himself again. Been interesting watching him with his routine. Always takes that steadying breath. Always has that before he shoots. Again, just watch him be composed again now. There was that breath again. Also, Brett loves his motor racing too. Very much a motor racing fanatic. Drives himself. He's very competitive. The greenie he's shooting with, another greenie shooter here as well, he's only been shooting it for 3 times. We believe he's probably had no more than 600 or 700 cartridges through it. Alright, we've now just followed Brett down to his final stand. Right, here we are then. On stand 1. Overhead pair. 2 targets, one just coming over your left shoulder, one over your right shoulder. Really interesting to see how Brett's going to get on here. Just following the person in front of him. If Brett straights this stand, he will shoot a 116, which is a phenomenal score. The current leading score is 112. If Brett can do that, he will be 4 ahead and will have only dropped 4 targets in the whole of the competition. We spotted him early on and we knew that he'd missed one. He'd actually missed his first bird out, believe it or not. But now we find him, since that time, only dropped 3 other targets. This could be a very special moment for this young man from Preston. The British Open Sporting is one of the treasured titles. First pair, dead pair, hear the referee in the background. Second pair now. Dead pair again. 2 pairs to go. It's the first and the second. It all comes down to this pair. Will this put him in contention? It's got to. Oh, look at that. Here's the pair. That's fantastic shooting. 116.
Proud to be with you.
Oh, he's really enjoyed shooting with his squad there as well. Just shaking hands with Simon Hadfield from Hadfield Guns. I mean, that is brilliant shooting. You have to say Brett deserves to win that championship with that. I really can't see anybody eclipsing that. Not even tomorrow when the weather's supposed to be a little bit lighter. That is fantastic shooting. It really is. Oh. Doesn't look like he can believe he's put that score in. Let's grab a few words in a moment with Brett. Oh, that is fantastic. We probably have seen the winner of the British Sporting Open of 2014. Right, he's just coming down now. Let's see if we can grab a few words with him now. Just chatting with Simon there.
I mean, what a fantastic finish. You must be over the moon with that 116.
Oh, I'm speechless, yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, I just seemed to hold my concentration through it all. And yeah, just didn't really make any mistakes, but...
With tough course today, still a bit of wind out there as well, affected 1 or 2 of the targets.
Yeah, I don't think the wind was as bad as yesterday and the day before, but you know, it was still blustery, you know, on the incomers, but yeah, no, it was good.
Enjoy the course?
Oh, absolutely brilliant course, yeah. I'm going to have to say that though.
But when you were out there, was there one particular stand in all of the 15 that you thought this is a real tough one?
Yeah, I mean, my first stand really, because I've only shot this gun 3 times.
Right.
So, yeah, I think my first stand I was a bit nervous to see how I got on with it, but I missed my first bird out and then started clearing them, yeah, it was good.
So, I mean, for you now, it's just going to sit and wait and see what happens through the rest of the day and tomorrow, but I mean, it is a good score.
I mean, when someone shoots a big score, you know, you think it can be beaten because it felt so easy around there, but I think it'll take some beating. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again, and thanks for taking some time with us.
Thanks very much, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
You made me famous.
You made me famous.
You made me famous.
Which one have I got?
Listen.
Not like you eating it.
We just grabbed a few words with Mark Marshall as he went by and what he thought of that score.
That was a big score. That ain't going to get beat. No. I'm amazed at that. I didn't think 112 would get beat.
Steve, day 4. It's been a great 4 days for you.
It's been an excellent 4 days, Phil. Weather's been kind to us. Been a bit breezy, but to be honest, the wind's been the same for 4 days, really.
And for you, probably the best championship you put on?
Yeah, I must admit we've been bloody lucky, haven't we? We've done 3. We've done the Classic Sporting, Classic Fit Ask and this one, and all 3 are brilliant in their own right. But yeah, fun.
For here, I mean, everyone I've spoken to, I spoke to George after the Sportrap last night. Yeah. He said how good both the courses were. He said he thoroughly enjoyed it.
The feedback on the Sportrap from day 1 has been phenomenal. They really, really love that, and I think if we'd have run it today as a re-entry, we could have filled it again, to be fair. We missed an opportunity there.
And I think with the sporting course, I mean, everyone says they've thoroughly enjoyed it. Great targets, great speed, angle, distance, everything on them as well. Yeah, it's worked really well. Really chuffed with it. As I said before, it's been a flat field. It's been a challenge to get this right, but I think we've got it right. I just wanted it a bit different than a normal Sunday shoot, and I think we've achieved that. You know, today the pressure's on. I've just seen Ed coming in. I see Paul Simpson's out on the course as well. Green. Sam Green's out there as well, so going to go and follow those as well. But I mean, that 116 yesterday will take some beating. That wasn't there, was it? No. It shocked everybody, and somebody said to me, what about 116? I said, don't be daft. But it was there, and you know, Ben did 112 first rotation Thursday morning, and I thought very, very good, but he's left it open 1 or 2, but 4, no, come on. I mean, it's just great shooting. Yeah, phenomenal, and that's what we've said it loads of times, haven't we? I can't set a course for that because everybody will be demoralised, but it happens. Yeah, there's some absolutely brilliant talent out there. And for you, I mean, the key thing I've seen out there, I mean, you've seen so many happy, smiling faces from shooters, but also your referees have been great. Yeah, to be fair to the refs, it's been bloody long days they've been working out here from 9 till 6:30 at night. See the guy over there now is laughing and joking and smiling. Yeah, it's brilliant. And you know, it can't happen without those, can it? It certainly can't, and it's a worrying fact. If you look here, with the average age, it ain't 22, is it? You know, we want some youngsters in this refereeing game. And talking of youngsters, it's great to see some young shooters coming through, both in the Sportrap and also the Sporting. So there's some really good scores there, haven't there? There is, absolutely phenomenal. And it was nice to see young Nathan last night in the shoot-off with Aaron. Yep. Aaron was victorious, but you know, it's brilliant, really, really good. And again, I mean, Aaron shot really well, both in that Sportrap, but I mean, his score on the Sporting was a good score, and looks like that's going to be hard to be beaten. It does, yeah, very, very good. Well done again, Steve. You know, congratulations, great course, great event. Thank you. Lovely, well done.
Well, here we are. We're coming to the end of Sunday. The 11 o'clock rotations are just coming on to their last stands now. Here we see Matt Grimble. Here we go. Shooting with Wayne Gibbard there from R&K Stockcraft. We know they were one of the very last squads to be going out. See how they've got on. Well, we're coming to the end now. We know who the winner is, but there's still 1 or 2 other things to be settled now. Just see Richard Folds coming in now. Richard's competing now for the combined total over the Sporting and the Sportrap. It's a new trophy that's come in this year. This new trophy has been donated, and it's in memory of Jo Marsh. Jo was sadly taken from us about 11 years ago, and she really was one of the most talented lady shooters that we've seen, and certainly we'd be battling up there with the best today if she was still with us. Let's see how Richard goes. Format on this particular one will be 5 pairs.
0 kill.
You can just hear there from the referee. Should miss the first, hit the second. Interesting to watch Richard there, such a smooth style. Left-handed shooter, but he really makes everything look effortless. If you watch his gun movement, it's never exaggerated. It's never rushed. Always very smooth. Doesn't matter the distance of the target, close, medium or far away. Now we're on the swap. Pressure's on. Richard's had a great few days though. Second in the Sportrap in that thrilling shoot-off against George. Just missing out by one target. Now putting himself in pole position for this. And then he'll be hanging on to watch wife Tanya. Currently tied in second place.
Kill and 0.
We're watching Tanya when she comes on in a moment. Looking forward to see how she gets on. Can she get that second place?
0 and kill.
Just slipping behind Richard here.
Kill and 0. Thank you.
Can't do it, can't do it. It's Richards. The title's Richards. Great shooting though between the two of them. Great to have that consistency.
Go in. Did you decide? Yes. Who would like to go?
Here we are with the two ladies though. Sue Hallwood, Tanya Folds. So it's Sue against Tanya.
Good luck.
Shoot off 5 pairs. Tanya's decided to shoot first. Sue will then go in and shoot 5 pairs as well.
Kill 0.
This will certainly be one of the best results for Tanya. Second or third is on the cards for either of these ladies. Sue's in now. Both these ladies are backing really well to get to here. Trailing behind Cheryl Hall. Cheryl shot a 103 and Cheryl has taken the ladies' title. Last pair there for Sue. Sue just dropped one. She needed to hit that one to take it. It's now sudden death.
Drawn on 5 each. We move to the sudden death stand.
Here we go. We now move to the sudden death stand. Sue in first. Oh, pair killed there. Pressure's now on Tanya. Okay, Tanya's in now. Tanya's got to hit the pair. Pressure's on her. It's the first. And the second. There we go, pair killed. It's back to Sue again. Going away. And the crosser. It's the first. Oh, misses the second.
Kill 0.
Can Tanya take advantage of this opportunity now? Right, Tanya steps in now. All to play for. If Tanya can shoot this pair, she will be second. It's the first. It's the second. She's done it. In this sudden death shoot-off, she's done it. That's great shooting between the two of them. Lovely to see that. Special moment. Richard's really, really proud of her. Look, means so much to Tanya. Really does. Fantastic moments.
Alex, how does it feel then to be the Colts champion at the British Open?
Brilliant. Really happy. No, really chuffed.
What were you thinking as you went round?
Just keep on shooting my shoot. Just got to keep going to the very last stand, very last bird.
And what did you think of the course itself?
Brilliant course, really good course, good championship course, good targets, some distance and some close ones. I really enjoyed it.
And for you this year, you won the National Schools Championship, and now winning the British must be the icing on the cake for you.
Yeah, really good year. Best year so far in competitions, and really happy with this. It was a goal at the start of my competitive shooting career to pick up first place in Colts, so I'm really happy.
Well done. It must be really special for you as well. Game Ball sponsor this event.
Yeah.
You're getting Game Ball cartridges and you're already supported by them.
Yeah, no, they are really good. They've helped me out a lot. I hope to stay with them for a long period of time.
And just finally, Alex, I mean, really a very special week for you because you've also just been accepted as a sponsored shooter by Beretta as well.
Yeah, no, really chuffed about that as well. Seems to all come at once. So hope for good things.
Excellent, well fantastic. I know your mum and your dad are here to support you today, so go and enjoy the rest of the day with them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So 24 hours, is it a chance to sink in?
Yeah, it's sunk in now, yeah. Oh, I love it, yeah, it's brilliant. Really happy.
Nice to see this evening all your family came along to see the prize giving.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, we drove down from Preston, so yeah, no, definitely worth it.
And I think I overheard your dad or one of your family saying these days don't come along very often, and that's true, isn't it?
That's true, yeah, yeah. Definitely, you just got to put the practice in and hopefully they come around often.
Are you going to celebrate tonight?
Yeah, I'll take the girlfriend out for a meal probably, do something.
Well, congratulations again. I mean, it's a fantastic score and definitely a worthy score of winning this event.
Oh, thanks a lot. Then.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Thanks a lot.
Lovely. Cheers.